Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Taking on another team from the AAC. Now, it's Kingsbury. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Mustangs offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this will force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. Quick step and go. They finally get him stopped at this veteran junior run. Mustangs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon.
Really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first.
He's loved their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Virginia Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end. They
stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got
guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And there was nowhere to go, just
some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down.
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Inside the 40. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. You count up those. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Hey, he's just first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Really not.
Going to sling it on second down. They're setting up the screen. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And because he got nothing after the catch. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get
with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won
the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Running into the open space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down.
Nice job slipping the screen behind him, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
makes a grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line.
Outrunning, he's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
RPO, you want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Makes the grab down the middle. Doesn't quite make changing the play. On fourth down, going to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply...
Bully ball on third and short. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a caught. Corralled and forced out of bounds.
They get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got his man in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the night. First down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? This one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road.
Back to pass. This one's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business.
And running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line.
Clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
This running back was not going to be denied.
And get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. Corner's going to give them room. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a great play by this defense.
Here in the final 2 minutes. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Plucks it out of the air. Still running at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this off. Snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. Found a little bit of room.
This first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big... Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle.
First down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Here we go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
And a great job by the team it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat gets home. With just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that...
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the third.
Not going to complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And you will always high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Gets it out quickly. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
Quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the...
They're finding the tight end, and what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
That pass not close as he... Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they turn it into a defense.
Yeah, we've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Things racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Gillespie. Here's a Heat. Touchdown, SMU. Snagged in the end of this drive. The give on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to that.
Somebody. How do I block somebody? I run at that defensive end, and I make him commit to me, and then I pitch the football. That's how I do my job. I get it to the running back, and now it's his job to go make things happen out on the perimeter away from all the bodies.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, we am on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Hokies! And that one will give him the lead. And this senior trying to fit that one in there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon.
End man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
third and long situation.
Your will, that's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is my...
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards. 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem.
Had too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They get it down to the 7. Looking to throw on third. It's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Got a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. On the option, the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On third down, he drops the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And defense at an elite level, you can tell, in complete control of this offense.
Secures it at the 30. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Offside defense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, the
quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got enough space. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So counterpunch and attack this defense.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking downfield, it's Gillespie. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the picnic, but the
Nice try, SMU.
Tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman,
he'll pull it on the read. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by a field goal over the Red Hawks of Miami.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Look at this Hokie offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmaker.
In a fight, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first. Convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to.
That guy.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the